Hi, my name is Jasmine Locklear, and this is my self-reflection video for the EDA rubric. After completing the EDA rubric, I noticed that I really needed to work on Disposition 1, 4, 7, and 8. I had a couple boxes in those dispositions that were developing. And in Disposition 1, I noticed that I used vocabulary that might be too difficult. Like, I work in a daycare, and I oftentimes talk to the children and answer their questions like that. So when I'm talking to them, I notice that I use vocabulary that might be too big for them, and they don't quite understand. So I oftentimes have to repeat it and change a word or two to where they understand what I'm saying. And that's something that is a very big deal if I'm going to be teaching elementary education. I want my students to understand what I'm saying. So that's something that I'm working on as of right now. Being in the daycare, I'm trying to work on that right now. And in Disposition 4, I noticed that I seek solutions with prompting. I really need to be encouraged and motivated to seek a solution. I don't go out of my way to seek a solution, which is a very big problem. I kind of just, I really have to be motivated and encouraged in order for me to do that, which I wish it wasn't that way, but that's something I need to work on as well. And in Disposition 7, I noticed that I'm not the best at collaborating. I checked off in developing in that box. I'm not good at collaborating and sharing my ideas and my thoughts with my peers. I've always struggled with that. Even when I was younger, I struggled with sharing my ideas and thoughts. And as a teacher, that's something very important, because you should share your ideas and thoughts with your coworkers and maybe people that aren't even your coworkers. And in Disposition 8, I checked off in both of the boxes as developing. I struggle with recognizing my weakness, and also I'm not the best at researching teaching styles, which in box 2, that's not something we've really gotten into yet. But as for box 1, with my weaknesses, I like, off the top of my head, I can't really name my weaknesses, which is a very big problem. In order to notice your weaknesses, that's how you change them. So that's something I really need to work on. And my biggest strength is being able to accept constructive feedback and learn and adjust and be prepared and able to alter a lesson. That is probably my biggest strength, because anything somebody tells me, I always take it and I try to do my best with it. And that was, I believe, Disposition 5. Disposition 5, I checked off as 2 for every box, which is very well. And my biggest takeaway is, no matter how prepared I feel, there's always something I can improve on. Especially after doing this EDA rubric, I noticed that before I did it, I felt very prepared for teaching. And now I notice that there's a lot of things that I should work on and I could work on. It showed me that I'm not as prepared as I should be. And I think that's a big takeaway, because it opens my mind and it lets me know that I'm ready to learn more and I need to be more prepared.